I have terrible penmanship. Fortunately, Infiniti's autograph is much better. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at this 2024 Infiniti QX60 Autograph with all-wheel drive.
It wasn't always like this. As a kid, my handwriting was decent, good even, but now, well, thank goodness for computers and the fact that nobody wants my autograph anyway. But that's not why we're here. We're here for Infiniti's Autograph, their luxurious 3-row family crossover. So let's get to it. With us today is this 2024 two-tone deep Bordeaux and black obsidian Infiniti QX60 Autograph with all-wheel drive. Standard features include LED headlamps, daytime running lights and tail lights, 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels, black roof rails, heated power folding and auto-dimming exterior mirrors with turn indicators, transmission oil cooler, tow hitch and tow wiring harness, Infiniti intelligent all-wheel drive, and motion-activated power rear liftgates. The interior highlights a leather-wrapped steering wheel, 8-way power driver and front passenger seats with 4-way power lumbar support, power panoramic moonroof, rain-sensing windshield wipers, 12.3-inch dynamic meter display, 10.8-inch heads-up display, tri-zone advanced climate control system, power tilt and telescoping steering column, heated steering wheel, black open-pore ash wood interior trim, quilted semi-aniline leather appointed first and second row seating, heated and ventilated front seats with massage, heated second row captain's chairs, second row removable center console, rear door sunshades, front and rear USB A and C ports, rear 120 volt outlet, drive mode, electronic parking brake, auto hold, Infiniti InTouch 12.3-inch interactive display, navigation with map care and premium traffic, rear view camera, Bose Performance 17 speaker audio system, wireless phone charging, wireless Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto, Infiniti InTouch services, Sirius XM radio, carpeted floor mats, Wi-Fi hotspot, Infiniti Radiant illuminated kick plates, an intelligent key with push button start. Safety features include predictive forward collision warning, forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection, adaptive front lighting system with auto leveling function, high beam assist, lane departure warning and lane departure prevention, blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, a round view monitor with moving object detection, rear automatic braking, front pre-crash seat belts, plenty of airbags, rear door alert, rear seat reminder, and rear cross traffic alert. Driver assistance features include front and rear parking sensors, auto dimming smart rear view mirror, driver attention alert, traffic sign recognition, Pro Pilot Assist with NaviLink, steering assist and speed limit assist, speed adjust by route, and intelligent cruise control with stop and hold. Finish things off with the optional lighting package that adds welcome lighting with logo and illuminated cargo scuff plate for $795, Infiniti Radiant Grille emblem for $455, and premium paint for $900, give you a total M.S.R.P of $69,445.
I really like the exterior design of this QX60. From the chiseled jawline up front to its streamlined lighting across the rear, I think it looks really nice. And look at that color. It's like a wine red. But is it as fine as wine?
The QX60 has 14.5 cubic feet of room behind the third row. Fold that row down and you get 41.6 cubic feet behind the second. Repeat the process one more time, you get 75.4 cubic feet in all. There's some storage beneath the floor, grocery hooks and tie downs on the sides, a 12 volt outlet, and a spare tire under the vehicle. And when you don't need all that cargo room, you can restore the third row seating with the press of some buttons. The power plant for this QX60 is a 3.5-liter V6 engine that makes 295 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters that sends power to all 4 wheels. Drive Mode Select allows you to choose between Personal, Sport, Auto, Eco, and Snow, and the QX60 has a max tow capacity of 6,000 pounds. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 20 miles per gallon city, 25 miles per gallon highway, and 22 miles per gallon combined. AutoAcademics saw an average of 21.4 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended premium fuel. Access to the third row is as simple as the press of a button, and once back there, you'll find plenty of head and shoulder room, but legroom would be tight for anyone other than small children. And any adjustments to the second row to increase legroom must be made from the second row. The seatbacks do recline though, and there are cup holders and USB charge ports too.
Now, the second row is quite nice. The captain's chairs are comfy, and the removable center console houses cup holders and some storage. Your body temperature won't be an issue either because there's a third zone for climate control with AC vents in the ceiling, and these seats are heated too. Last but not least, there are both USB A and C charge ports and a 120 volt outlet. I don't know what's going on here, but the seating position for the driver's seat is entirely too low. I'm of average height, which means there are definitely people shorter than me, and I'm peering over the dashboard. And it's not like headroom is an issue either. And yes, the seat is all the way up. Now, that being said, the interior looks nice. The ashwood and quilted leather surfaces are all very premium, and pretty much everything has a soft touch covering. The steering wheel is nicely padded, the leather on the seats is soft, and they're extremely comfortable too, with plenty of support. The infotainment display is large with a nice contrast and resolution, and there are a few knobs and haptic feedback for the buttons. Finally, the Bose stereo sounds decent with bright highs and deep bass. So now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. As I head down the street, I immediately noticed the quietness of the cabin. And even on the highway it was this quiet. Now, the suspension is on the softer side, but it's still controlled, so no issues there. Having owned an FX35 in the past, I'm pretty familiar with Infiniti's 3.5-liter V6 engine. It's smooth, makes decent power, and while not the most efficient, it's still a very good power plant. I assume this is why it's been used in so many different applications over the years. Now, if you didn't know, the QX60 is based on a front-wheel drive platform that sends power to the rear wheels as needed. But even with almost 300 horsepower, torque steer is hardly noticeable. The brakes feel good and the transmission is smooth, but it does take a second to downshift when you want to pass, so a bit of preparedness is required. And there's some off-center vagueness in the steering, causing me to make some additional corrections as I drive. But messing around with the drive modes helps a bit. Just don't expect to resolve them completely. Since this is a review, I do have one final gripe to make. I used this week to carry my mountain bike to the trails and everything was perfect. But when you put the car in reverse, the emergency braking does kick in and it slams on the brakes. Yes, I disabled them in the settings and all was well for the rest of that trip. Problem is, the emergency braking automatically turns back on again every time you start the car. So, as I was backing out of my parking spot at the trails, skirt, it slams on brakes again because it thinks it's gonna hit something since my bike is back there by the sensors. Another headache, another annoyance, but, you know, not something that big, just something to be aware of. And even with those gripes, it's still a very pleasant driving experience. So, if you like to separate yourself from everything out there on a long road trip or even just on your daily commute home, you might really appreciate this QX60. So there you have it, guys, the 2024 Infiniti QX60 Autograph with all-wheel drive. It's a serene driving experience with loads of luxurious appointments. And while my autograph isn't worth anything, you might find some value in this one. Speaking of which, do any of you have any autographs from any cool people? Let us know who they are in the comments section below. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.